We're talking about Saturnino Herran. You ever heard of him?
I've never heard of him, no.
Saturnino Herran.
Big fan of Mexican painters, though.
Yeah, he's like a Mexican painter dude. It says he was from 9th of July, 1887 to the 8th of October, 1918.
How old is that? He only lived like, I'm bad at math. What's
That's
that, like
good.
30?
Yes, that's short.
That means he was probably a really good
13.
painter.
What's 18 plus 13? 30?
31.
1?
Yeah, 31. That makes sense.
Damn.
Right? Yeah. Trust your math.
Saturnino, what does that mean? Saturn? I never heard of anyone named Saturnino.
I think so. I think in the late 1800s, there was a trend of Mexican, particularly in the Catholic Church, naming their kids after planets.
Yeah?
I don't know. Seemed right.
Jupiterino?
Yeah,
I do have a buddy from that. He was born around this time. His name is, I think...
you have a buddy?
Plutini.
You know someone this old?
Yeah, and that's how he got the name, because he was born in planetary times of Mexican baby naming.
That's
but
beautiful.
Plutini, a lot of regrets in his family when they demoted Pluto.
I bet.
They were like, what did we do?
I bet that's like an outer meteor, right? That's what they demoted it to.
Yeah, like a big rock.
They're just basically a big rock.
Yeah.
How disappointing.
I don't even know if the verdict's out yet on Pluto.
Do you think that there is life on Pluto or like on
Not
other
on Pluto.
planets?
Nothing in our solar system, right? Or maybe.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Saturno paint about that.
Saturnino probably knew all
Herran,
about
though,
that.
on the other hand, that's a very common name.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I know at least 2 Herrans.
Yeah.
Herran. I know I can't roll my R's, so I shouldn't even try and pronounce it. I feel like in a lot of ways, that's like a way to seduce a lady. That's
Just go.
Yeah, like
run
at her. Yeah,
Yeah.
very aggressive. But no, I think that's why they're called the romance languages, because women want to hear you be able to roll your
Who named
R's.
them the romance languages?
Probably
Was it
the
them?
romantics, probably
Yeah.
themselves,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
French.
Yeah, definitely the French.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of naming languages?
The Italian doesn't sound that romantic.
No. Well, I don't really know too many Italians. Can you give me an example?
I don't speak Italian. But you know the inflection. Cicino, papapacciuni. You know, that's
sure,
not,
sure.
It's not like really romantic.
Give me a
sounding.
pasta.
Yeah.
A lasagna. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Saturn is the biggest planet.
Oh. How many? I think...
No, it's Jupiter.
Yeah. Well,
Saturn
I think
has the most rings.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Most
The most
rings.
glamorous planet.
Jupiter has more moons, though, right? 8 moons, I think, on Jupiter. Saturn's rings. I'm a big fan of Uranus. It's hard to name your kid that, though. Uranus-o.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like art. 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 'Cause sometimes they can be cool.
Welcome everybody to We Like Art, the show where we like art and ask the tough questions like,
Am I a good boy?
we're gonna get to the bottom of it. I don't even want to find out, to be honest. We'll ask some other questions. We'll come up with them along the way. Manny Muskets is not here, but I do have a very special guest, and his name is, do I say Maxi Baby? I have to say that?
You can just say Max.
Max Moore, everybody.
Yeah, I won't make you say Maxi, baby.
Right.
I won't do it to you.
But Max Moore hosts the Maxi Baby podcast, right?
That's right. Maxi Baby's Big Life.
Big
You can
Life.
find me on YouTube. And soon Substack. Going to be posting some more inappropriate episodes there.
You need that mantra then. I have a big, strong life for whatever you told me to have.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy is...
Because you have the big life podcast.
Tommy is brave and a big boy. I think was it. Tommy was a big old brave boy.
I'm a big brave boy. I'm a big brave boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my podcast. I'm on Instagram too if you guys are looking.
Maxi Baby.
Yeah, that's right. Maxi Baby.
38765, right?
Maxi Baby is very sorry, or Maxi Baby's Big Life.
Damn,
They're kind of the same, but you know.
Cool. And today we're looking at Saturnino. We already went over that. Saturnino Herran, the Mexican painter. What do you want to do? You want to start?
I'm ready.
Painting number 1?
Please.
All right, let's take a look at it and see where this goes.
This better be more fun than art school. Saturnino.
So here's the painting. What do we got? We got some people on a raft, no?
It feels like all paintings from the late 1800s. I find that there's always undertones of religious like connotations. And it does seem like there's quite a few people following someone. So I would assume that this character in the center is a stand-in for Jesus Christ.
Oh, I thought it was Mary. It's a lady, no?
Is that a lady?
I don't know.
Who are we to gender them? You
It
know
looks
what I
like
mean?
a dress, though.
It is a nice dress.
What is going on? It's like a family on a raft?
It does appear to be a family on a raft.
Oh, there is a man, though, sitting behind Mary.
That's right.
Mexican
and like, if
Mary.
you look, can you see like in the background here, there's like all sorts of like other people.
There's like a boat full of people.
Yeah, it's like a train. They're leading them.
Am I crazy? They're on water, right?
Yeah, they're definitely on water, floating down the river. Because that's a paddle in the other guy's hand there.
Where are they going?
I feel like they're headed towards, like I always think, is they're headed towards Mecca or this could also be, this is like 1800s, so this could also be some sort of commentary on colonization, you know? These are kind of the indigenous peoples of Mexico trying to escape from, what was his name who went there? Colbert?
Colbert. Stephen Colbert?
Was it Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, they couldn't take it. They didn't get the jokes.
Yeah, they were so mad about his humor. That's right. Yeah, they don't speak any
so they're
English.
leaving. They're running from Stephen Colbert right now.
I think so, yeah. He's back there. He's got his show going. He's trying to interview Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff. Interesting, though. I would have thought that in this era, the brush strokes would have been more like visible and aggressive. Do you know what I mean?
Why? 18? What year was it again? I already forgot.
18. Well, I guess he was born in 1888.
1888. He only lived 30 years.
So it's like early. This is probably like early 1900s, or he was painting it by like 10 years old. Because like in that era, I mean, if most people are dying by 30, by 10, you got a full-time job.
Yeah.
You know, you're in, in the foundry.
I don't know if most people were dying at 30. Maybe he had a tragic one.
Ooh, I always love an artist with a tragic past or a tragic end. Makes the art that much better.
Yeah. This lady in the front got a baby in her backpack. What's all that red shit?
Where the red shit?
The orange shit that's in the boat.
Those are definitely, isn't that cauliflower?
Cauliflower?
Yeah, when you travel, you got to bring food with you.
They bring a lot of cauliflower.
Yeah, it's very gaseous in this boat. So they're powering it probably. Yeah, this is definitely I would say this is definitely a group of people escaping from some sort of tragedy headed towards a safe place. In a lot of ways, this could be like an allegory for the Jewish people of Egypt. Escaping from the pharaohs. It's always about the Jews.
Manny brought up escaping Egypt so many times. I don't know why.
It just keeps coming up.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's not about that.
No, they could be leaving Egypt.
Because if you look in the background, there's like, I guess that's a mountain probably, but it could be a pyramid.
Yeah. It does feel religious though.
I feel like a lot of paintings,
what were they doing in Europe in this time? If it's religious, then he's going to be knowing about European paintings, right?
Yeah, that feels right. Like early 1900s.
What were they doing?
That was like just before World War I. So there was like that was like Impressionism.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this feels like it does have some of that in it, you know.
The water.
An impression of what art should be. I think I would take a swim in that water. It looks fresh.
They're selling flowers.
See,
they're just flower salesmen, dude, on the boat. They're just
that's a
watery
nice
flowers.
take. I think that's probably right.
Because she got a bushel of flowers on her shoulder.
And this guy in the back, he's been sleeping because he was up early picking all the flowers.
But he does look Joseph-y, you know?
Yeah.
I get the religious thing. That little Mexican kid, he's over it.
Which one?
The one in the right side of the painting.
Oh yeah. Well, she's kind of the gender of these people is very confusing. I got to be honest.
And you know, there's like people will pop on the subway and play music.
Oh sure.
And now I'd see this guy a lot of times. He was he had a guitar and he would sing. And he would bring his son, and his son would play the accordion.
Oh, that's.
And he had that look on his face every time. Like he was just doing chores for his dad. He didn't want to be there, but he was fucking shredding on the accordion the whole time.
I think that gives.
And he looked so bored and miserable.
Absolutely. That gives like credence to your theory that these are just salesmen, because this kid is like, dude, why am I working?
Yeah.
I got things to do. I got to hit like a round rock with a stick.
And Mexican families like doing things together.
Very much so. Very together.
Like they'll go 30 deep to buy milk at the store.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Very relatable to me, actually.
Is that how your family
Oh,
did?
yeah. Everything together all the time.
You, your grandma, your uncles, everybody?
Yeah. The whole thing. Took like 45 minutes just to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Is that not how your family did it? Very different. I feel like Eastern Europeans, you guys are very like, you're like individuals.
Not Eastern Europeans.
Oh, my fault.
Geographically or politically.
Is that right?
Separate, yeah.
What do you identify as then?
I mean, just not how I identify. It's just there's political boundaries to Eastern Europe, and there's geographical boundaries to Eastern Europe, and the Balkans are not in that.
I see.
So the political boundary is the Iron Curtain.
Oh, wow.
The Eastern Bloc countries
right.
formed Eastern Europe.
That's where like the Soviet was.
Yeah,
powerful.
Soviet, and like where the Soviets had the most influence.
Mm-hmm.
And then Balkans were Yugoslavia. Well, not all of it, but like a lot of it was just Yugoslavia, one country for a while. But they were not in the Eastern Bloc.
Man, I'm learning so much.
They were an unaligned nation.
An unaligned?
Yeah.
Cool.
With Egypt.
Really?
Nasser.
See?
Ran Egypt.
It always comes back to Egypt.
And they had to flee. Had to get out of there. No.
It's always escape in Egypt.
They called it the unaligned nations, but they were aligned.
Yeah, that's an interesting misnomer.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it's very confusing? Why didn't you guys just say we're together? Unified nations, you know, like the UN. I've been watching The Mummy, so I've got Egypt on my mind. That's probably part of the issue.
The Mummy.
I just think it's weird that the whole premise of the movie is that if the white people had just left it all alone, it would have been fine. They open a crypt, basically.
Yeah. Can't open the crypt.
I'm trying not to. I don't think these people are
But they rob graves all the time in Egypt.
Do they? But the people rob their own.
I'm sure over the thousands of fucking years that those pyramids have been there, those graves have been robbed.
People are going in there for sure. There's gold.
Would you rob a grave? I was thinking about this the other day.
Heck no. I don't know. Like I'm not superstitious, but I don't mess with juju like that. So I guess
I know. I wouldn't either. It feels so wrong, but at the same time, it's like they're not using it. They're dead.
I guess that's right.
Isn't it somehow better than robbing the living?
Well, I also don't like robbing an individual. You know what I mean? I'd rob a corporation. If there was like a dead corporation, I'll rob it. Like if Walmart died, I'd be in there.
All right, but I'm just saying, in the generally speaking, is robbing the living's got to be worse than robbing the dead.
Yeah. I think that's right. I think to me,
I would rather rob the living than the dead.
Yeah, who will you rob? Like, do you have like a moral, like an ethical code, kind of like Robin Hood? Only rob the rich.
I steal from like the grocery store and shit. What are they gonna do?
Just
is
theoretically
Aldi gonna come after me?
No, they don't have the buying power.
Big Aldi.
Yeah. I think the part of their model is that someone's stealing. Like it's built for stealing.
Yeah, and they're not paying anyone to work. So
is that right? I feel like
I'm doing the work.
Oh, you're the one who works
there. That's how I steal it.
I thought you were saying you work there.
No, everyone does the self-checkout, so they're not paying. They can afford.
Oh, man.
I'm just taking my cut, dude. I'm taking my cut from
that is right. Like, if you are checking your own thing out, you should be allowed to make a little bit of unethical purchasing.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not stealing from graves. Partially just because I don't want to dig down. Digging's really challenging. Yeah. Getting down into the dirt, it's hard for me. Not great with a shovel. I don't think these people would steal. These seem like good people.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't get this line. Is that like a line of people waiting to just buy flowers?
They're just so excited. These are the best flowers in Mexico.
Yeah. I gotta restart the video.
I'm so curious what it's called. If that would even help. Does Seth give you the name after?
At the end, I think they're at the end usually, but I think he's changing it. I think he's going to start putting them after each painting.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, just to see how, like...
Yeah. Well, what do you think it's called?
I would say, I think it's called... I think you are 100% correct. Like, I originally saw religious figures, but I think it is just good folk selling flowers. So I'm going to think it's called The People of what's a town in Mexico?
You're just gonna do
Jalisco.
Jalisco.
The people of Jalisco. The flower salesmen of Jalisco is what it's. I think
is it Jalisco or Jalisco?
Probably Jalisco.
Is Jalisco's the soda?
Yeah.
No, that's Jarritos.
Jarritos. I love Jarritos. My favorite flavor is mandarin, if you were wondering.
I like mandarin.
Yeah.
Guava's really good.
Guava hits hard. I like the smell of guavas more than I like the taste of them. It's like
pineapple. No, grapefruit. I think they do a grapefruit one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What would be your name though?
You know,
throwback.
Mexican Jesus.
Oh yeah. So I sold you you sold me and I sold you.
Mexican Maria. The Virgin Maria. They call her Maria, right?
I mean, Maria definitely has a mustache. If you're talking about the one in the center of the painting.
Maria selling flowers over here. I don't know.
Maria selling flowers over here.
All right, we're moving on. Painting number 2.
Wow, this is shocking.
You want to give us a jingle?
Oh, sure.
All right, give us a jingle.
These 4 boys are pretty gay.
They're very gay. These 4 boys, they're pretty gay.
But if you look really close, they're actually servants of the church. But this isn't church-like, so
this looks like a Mayan thing.
Yeah, different religion. What a huge transition in painting style.
I know.
It doesn't even look like the same artist.
This looks way more Mexican.
This is what I think when I think of Mexican art for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like if you look at it, it feels almost like manga.
What's that?
Japanese, like anime.
Oh.
Like the silhouettes, you know, the way they're using hard lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think this is like, they're like at a rave.
Oh, a Mayan rave?
That's
Can you tell if it's Mayan or Aztec?
Ooh, that's a great question. I immediately thought Mayan as well.
Yeah.
I think Aztec is like, there's going to be a little different stylistic choices, like
imagine it's
more
very
gold.
Different. More gold.
Yeah,
more
Aztec.
Opulent.
Yeah, maybe more greens. And this feels very Mayan, like the shape of the headdresses, I would argue, is Mayan. But 1800s, huh? What were, again, this is such a different art style. I don't know. This has got to be one of his earlier paintings, would be my guess. This is like when he was maybe 12, 13.
You know what? I'm going to go later.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to say he Mexicaned up. Like at first he was copying Europeans and trying to be an impressionist or whatever. He was doing an impression. So this is the Mayan rave.
Yeah, which is honestly like
it's a little bit of a gay rave.
I think most raves are gay.
Oh, I never been to one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they are actually, but I feel like the basis of them comes from gay culture. Yeah. That would be my theory. Honestly, most fun things come from gay culture.
You think they cut off anyone's head?
No,
Did
but
they do that? The Mayans?
I don't think they were cutting off heads, but
these sacrifices.
This feels like they could have been castrated, maybe
eunuchs.
Yeah, like eunuch priests, but they get to party. That's like kind of the payoff.
Would you do it?
No, I like what I got, despite what you guys think. No, I don't. I think they're having a good time with what they're doing. Like, look at this guy in the middle with his he's like doing this. He's like, you guys, come on, this is so fun.
Yeah, voguing a little bit. No?
Yeah. The guy in the back now, who's wearing more of like a covered garb. I think it's interesting that he put him in the background instead of the foreground.
Yeah,
because he put everyone who's more or less dressed up front. Like, oh, look at them. That's more interesting.
It seems like this guy's into little boys now.
The painter?
Yeah.
Well, I agree.
I'm starting to get creeped out by him.
I think it'll be really telling if we, on the next slide, we'll be able to know explicitly his sexual taste.
The white one in the front looks kind of young.
I mean, they all look like they can. I mean, again, it was like this era where they could all be 10, but they probably have families,
Yeah.
That guy in the middle seems like he's seen some stuff. I'm curious about this guy in the back, though. What's he holding in his hand? That's a vessel. There's something in there. Maybe they're doing like ecstasy? An ayahuasca. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like some sort of ancient drug.
Yeah.
These guys are they're doing ecstasy. I think they had Mayan ecstasy for sure.
Yeah. Some kind of cactus.
Yeah, like peyote.
Yeah, high as shit.
Yeah, like this is like what I'm saying. Like this is like this is a group of men who get together and under the guise of some sort of religious ceremony, and then basically just club.
But what are these poses? These don't strike me as like Mayan poses or Aztec. This just
Like,
totally seems like the New York gay club scene.
It really does.
You know,
the energy.
They
of
even got like the Vogue stances and shit.
Yeah, this guy down here is like he's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, it doesn't feel very serious. It feels like they're having a good time.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's such thing as like what do you think their sexuality was in the time, right? Like in Mayan times, was there gay even? Or were they just like, they were just like people living? There's
I'm sure someone knows the answer to that, but I think with a lot of the indigenous places, they had more classifications for gender and shit like that.
Yeah, like these guys.
I don't know about sexuality, but for like gender and stuff, they had like third and maybe fourth options.
That's fascinating. Like these guys were definitely one of the third or fourth options. I keep calling them guys, but really they're
options.
They're fourth options.
They're your options. Yeah,
they're my options. I feel like I would fit in this culture. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
I could be doing a type 5 in the corner.
Like Maxi baby.
Yeah, they'd be like,
what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, I'd love it. There's nothing I like more than the attention from men like that.
Do you hang out at gay places?
I used to, but I realized it was like I didn't want to be like the tease. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never feel like they want me around, the gays. I never made a lot of gay friends. More lesbian friends than gay friends. But I guess that makes more sense.
You have strong lesbian energy.
Me?
Yeah, like not like you are a lesbian, but like
damn.
Yeah, I mean, you could be if you want.
All right.
I think that means you have to be friends with all your exes, though, and I don't see that from you.
No.
But I do think that I could see you getting along very well culturally with lesbians.
Yeah.
Guys can talk about like fixing trains. I don't know. What do lesbians talk about?
Fixing Subarus.
Yeah. There we go.
What's under your hood? That's what they always say to me.
Do they?
All the time.
Wow.
What's under your hood there, fella?
What's under your hood?
They all talk like that too. I don't know where I'm meeting these lesbians.
Are you sure they're lesbians? And not just police officers disguised?
A sting operation.
Yeah, they're trying to trap you.
What's under your hood there, fella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of, do you have a car?
No.
Oh.
Take the train.
So they're asking to look under the hood of your body.
I don't know what they're asking.
They're trying to get inside you.
Yeah. They want to see if I have a vagina or not.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's asking.
That's their subtle
People
hints.
are asking.
Gays have more hints than lesbians. Are a little more overt, I feel like.
Overt?
Like
more direct?
Yeah, more direct.
I feel like lesbians, it's all indirect communication.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I once saw a lesbian kick another lesbian's chair and was like, "What's up?"
Well, I mean, that's cool. There are definitely different sects, like of the, because it's like in the gay communities, they like to really divide into specific categories.
Yeah.
But I did grow up around like a lot of lesbians, and it was all very indirect
You
communication.
grew up upstate?
No, I grew up in a little town called Northampton, which is like largely a gay town, largely lesbian town.
In what state?
Massachusetts.
Oh.
Yeah.
The gay state.
Is Massachusetts the gay state?
I don't know, but it's just fit in with you being from a gay town.
Yeah, it does feel very gay. I mean, there's Provincetown. Boston is not gay, though.
Boston's a little rough.
I've been to gay bars in Boston, and they were so straight. It was like, you couldn't even tell it was a gay bar.
Who the fuck you calling gay?
Yeah, exactly. They were with their boyfriend.
They're at Ray's gay bar, and they're just, who you calling gay, bitch?
Yeah. That was literally the energy. I saw two like bro-y gay men get in a fight over a sports match.
Oh.
I called it a sports match.
Shit. I can see something like that in Philly, though.
Yeah, for sure. There's that energetic similarities.
Yeah. Although Philly gays are not really like Philly non-gays.
I think that's true.
They don't seem to have that same like aggression and
well, it's just like you're happy. You're not married to a woman from South Philly, Yeah. It's a guy from South Philly, but it's different.
I used to live in South Philly, and I was it was late at night. I think I was just going to a mic or something, and I was leaving my house, and I see this couple walk into their car, and they were parked by my house, and they're like holding like one of them was like holding like a tray of food. They were coming from some event, and they're arguing, and I just hear the guy goes, "What do you want me to do, Mayor? Beat him up? It's your fucking father's funeral, wake or whatever." He's like, "I'm not getting a fight in your father's wake."
I love South
And
Philly.
she looked so disappointed in him, like, "You little bitch."
Yeah, that's
You
the
know?
energy. Yeah, you can't fight at my dad's funeral. You're a little pussy. Yeah, I like that kind of culture, dude. I like watching it from afar. I don't want to be in it.
I don't want to be in it either.
As soon as I'm in it, I'm so scared. I'm like,
It
I'm
is
not
hilarious, though. Oh man, when I moved on that block in South Philly, there was a house that like some drug reporter was renting. He was like a guerrilla drug reporter, whatever. He had a blog.
Oh, interesting.
And he'd report on like the Kensington thing.
Huh.
Like how I don't even know if it's still like that on Kensington, but when it was all junkies. Yeah. And he would let like drug addicts stay in the house. But the street's all families and shit. And so like every day there'd be these huge, like everyone, the whole block would empty out and go in front of this guy's house and start yelling at him. "You motherfucker, come out, you motherfucker. We're gonna fuck you up." He had to sneak out of his house every time, like in and out, so nobody would beat him up and shit. But like the people he brought would leave like needles and shit on everyone's steps. And
you kind of got to be like,
one guy OD'd on the corner.
That's like, you kind of are like,
kids and stuff. Yeah.
Do it somewhere else, man. Yeah. I mean,
the cops were never called once, but that guy left.
Oh yeah, no, you police your own neighborhood. Yeah. I mean, I live in Fairmont, and there's like that old, like the older generation that lives there is still like really monitors the neighborhood and keeps it like in a very specific way.
I like that.
I don't mind it, you know. Look out for your neighbors, and like they're, if you're like part of the community, they're very nice to you regardless of what you are. You know what I mean? It's just if you're like coming in and like bringing needles, they're not gonna like it.
I know. I have to put all my needles away after that.
You have like a specific stash of them, different shapes and sizes for different events. Like these guys, I don't think these guys are doing needles. They're like,
no, they're drinking like potions and stuff, gay potions,
full of
ayahuasca, and just going to town.
I love a gay potion. That's more my vibe.
Is it?
I mean, not specifically for me. I keep saying that.
Yeah, you keep saying that you're gay, basically. And then you're like, wait, I'm not gay.
I got therapy tomorrow. We'll talk about it in therapy. It's going to be I
saw these boys in a painting. And everything changed. It's going to
be a huge chunk of therapy tomorrow. Can't wait.
Gay Mayan rave.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's the gay Mayan rave.
I honestly can't see anything else.
No.
That's all I see. As soon as you said Mayan, that locked it in.
Yeah.
Rave locked it in. The way they're standing are inarguably gay.
It's a little too young, but I know the rules were different back then.
Yeah, these boys are like 14, 15.
Yeah, but that was like fucking Romeo and Juliet were 13, right?
Yeah, that's right. Which is crazy. They had these whole crazy
because they're
lives.
like people like that. That's love, but it's really just like middle school kids.
Yeah, imagine if you like were that passionate
about a middle school crush.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it felt in middle school. Honestly, your first crushes at that age are so intense. Steffi Tompkins, I'm still sad, dude.
You got any more for the gay Mayans, or you just want to leave them be, have their fun?
I think they're I'm too locked in on it. I'm so curious. I'm so excited for the next one. I want to.
Oh wait, but I got distracted. Why? If gay people accept you, how come they don't ever accept me? The gays.
Oh, you want to lock in on that? Yeah, that's fair. I don't really know. I think one of the things is like you're very strongly just a man.
Me?
Yeah.
Someone told me I was like a woman, not a woman, but like
a woman. They're like, you're a woman.
It was a comic. She said, you have like a woman's energy.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's probably why
and
the lesbians
like, what does that
love
mean?
you. You're basically like
I'm a man woman.
Yeah, you're what's it called? You're like a butch lesbian. You're like a super butch lesbian.
I probably just said like something about a feeling, and she was like, "What are you, a woman?"
Yeah. Oh, you have a feeling? Disgusting.
Yeah. You have a feeling that's not anger? Oh, the camera's turned off. But yeah, I don't know what I didn't do, but what I wanted to do with these cameras was have a little alarm and maybe have something that says something like, check the fucking cameras, asshole.
Yeah.
But I've been catching them. I don't think there was a big gap on that one.
No, I don't think so. It looked like it was like almost immediate.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not too broken up about the gays thing. I know everyone says they're so fun. It doesn't really look like fun to me.
Honestly, it's not like the older I get, the less fun it looks.
Yeah.
Like there was a time period where I loved to party in a gay bar just because it's like so party.
Yeah.
But like, my lord, you know, when you're doing shots of vodka at 35, it looks a little different. But
I never liked shots. They made me. It just doesn't. I don't know. It's not enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Like, I like to push the boundaries of drinking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to see how far I can take it.
Boof it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right up there. I've never done that though. I don't insert anything into my butt. That's
really.
That's how straight I am.
Well, you've never been to a party at the Mayan rave.
Yeah, once the ayahuasca hits, that might change
you
my
have everything
tune.
with cactus up your butt.
Cactus. Oh my goodness.
Let's go to the next painting. Ready? Give me a jingle. Like
Next.
a transition jingle.
Next painting is coming, and I hope it's even gayer. Yeah, it is, dude.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh. So see, that first painting was very deceptive.
I think he did the first painting. He didn't know who he was. He had an identity crisis. Then he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking gay."
That really is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like,
and then his life got better. And you know what? His paintings got better. That first one I was a little bored with it.
And this one, I think, is his best one. Yeah, absolutely. That second one, I felt like he was still finding his style. But this is like he took those two things and combined them. Like the painting of the first one with the life of the second one.
I like that second one. The boys made me uncomfortable. I know it was a different time, but still.
These also look like relatively young boys.
I know.
Or is it just that everyone was eating good back there and they weren't eating Aldi, potato chips?
Yeah.
So you're just fucking cut, dude.
But Mayans don't look like this today.
No.
I don't know if you've ever seen a Mayan.
I've never met a Mayan. So you don't think these are Mayans?
I have no idea. Aztecs, maybe?
I see. What does a Mayan look like? I know a woman named Maya.
Is she short?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayans are short, so
she's
it checks
Jewish,
out.
Though.
Well,
yeah.
Potato.
Yeah. Some say the Mayans and the Jews have a lot in common.
Yeah. They both celebrate. Well, they both spin dreidels.
Yeah, there you go.
And they both do Rosh Hashanah.
That's right. Rosh Hashanah, one of their favorite holidays in Mexico. Huge holiday there.
Yeah.
I've actually never met a Mexican Jewish person. Have you?
No?
No, never. I don't think that's. I'm sure it's out there, but I've never met one. There. They're kind of locked in on Mexico. They probably have like a cool
Isn't
thing
Louis
going on.
C.K. a Mexican Jew? Via Hungary?
Oh, I don't know.
Via
I always
Hungarian
forget that.
Jews?
I've heard of Hungarian Jews. I'm Hungarian Jewish.
You are?
Yeah, my grandmother was Hungarian.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her side of the family.
Did you speak Hungarian with her?
No, I didn't. That was kind of a forgotten part of her life. But her sisters, like they moved after World War II.
Oh.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
I lived in Hungary for 2 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What a beautiful country.
You been?
No, but I've seen photos.
I've never been around the country. I've just been to Budapest.
That's where I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know what the rest of the country is like. I took a train and it went through Lake Balaton, and that's their favorite lake.
Mm.
Yeah, it didn't look that great.
Well,
to be honest.
Maybe you weren't drinking the local liquor. You know what I mean?
I didn't get off the train, but it just looked like a shitty lake.
I feel like there's times of years where all lakes look shitty. You know what I mean? Like if it's like
this
January.
was peak tourist season.
Maybe there was just a lot of pee in the water. There is something about being on a lake though. Like if you see a lake sober, it looks like shit.
Yeah.
But if you're drinking and you're on a lake, it's amazing. You're like, this is the best thing ever. I've never seen anything so nice. Is this a lake in the background here?
I don't know. I can't tell.
This feels like I would call this also. What do you think? Do you think this is Impressionist inspired? I would love to know the dates of these. Do you think this is his later work?
I think this is the last painting that he did. I don't know if we're gonna get the dates.
This is the last. You think this is his like magnum opus, like what he made right before he died?
Yeah.
Wow, he poured his soul into it, and it took him.
What do we got going on? The person on the far right, we're going to read it, but we're going to go backwards. The person on the far right is holding like a plate to a god or something.
Yeah, this is definitely religious offerings.
Yeah. What's the shit going on behind them? I can't tell.
In the middle, kind of more?
No, not behind his back, but like behind him, Like he's in the foreground, and then right behind him, what is all that?
It looks like some sort of divider, but there's like a warrior guy who's like holding his arms over the other guy. Like, yes, this is one of the. It's like they're offering.
He's doing this.
Yeah.
The other guy's doing this.
Exactly. It looks like this guy in the background is. It's like those two guys in the front are the offering.
Oh, sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go, at least go by like sacrifice for a god. That does seem kind of legit.
There's definitely some kind of offerings. They party too hard at that rave. Now they got to go
You think
please
these
the
are
gods.
the same guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're feeling that morning after guilt.
Yeah.
They're like, oh
They're like,
man,
the gods are going to be so pissed.
I can't believe we did that again.
Uh-huh.
We always say we're never going to drink like that again. Yeah, this guy definitely in the like kind of left of like where the center line is there.
Yeah.
That guy looks like wicked hungover.
What's that line? You think they just folded the painting and made a crease?
I'm thinking I think it's either that or it's a diptych. You know what I mean? Like two paintings put together. But it does look like maybe it's a crease in a book.
The Mayan rave was a diptych.
A diptych. They were dipping dick everywhere. That'd be kind of sick if you could dip your dick in so like as like the means to get high as you're like dipping it into the chalice.
I think so.
Yeah, you could probably
do a diptych into some acid.
Oh, that would work. That's a crazy way to get high, though.
That would be weird.
Yeah, it starts. I mean, if it starts that way, do you think it changes the high? I don't know.
Can you use your penis like a siphon hose?
I know. I've heard of people that can. One of this guy.
How did you hear that?
This guy I worked with always talked about the fact that he could suck soy sauce up his penis, and I was like, I don't. Why are you telling me this? He was also always losing money gambling, so who knows, you know?
Was he betting on the soy sauce thing? Like, I'll bet you $50 I could.
I mean, yeah, he was a degenerate
chug
gambler.
This soy sauce with my penis.
Yeah, everything he did was like had a gambling element to it. I would never bit though. I wasn't about that. I don't like gambling. I think it's weird that this guy, like in the front, he doesn't have anything on his plate. Like he's offering nothing.
Which guy? Oh yeah, he doesn't have shit, huh? He ate everything. He's like, we ate it all at the rave, dude. I'm sorry.
But they all still look like they're high. Do you know what I mean? Like or I guess that's religious ecstasy, you know?
It could be. Or just hungover. The guys in the middle look hungover. A lot of them do.
Yeah, definitely the guys in the middle. Those three in the middle, cooked.
Yeah.
What's the word? Do you have a worst hangover of your life story? Do you like remember it?
Yeah. I drank Carlo Rossi wine.
Oh.
Yeah, man, it was too much. I lived in a building, and there was an elevator.
You lived in a building?
With an elevator?
Yeah.
And there was some gay guys on the elevator.
This whole pod.
And the second they got off, before the doors fully closed, I fucking threw up.
Oh,
yeah.
That is brutal.
And it was just wine, because I'd already thrown up from it.
Oh, man. In the elevator? That's tough.
I was like, I'm not ever fucking with that Carlo Rossi ever again.
Well, because it's like in such a large volume, you kind of forget it's wine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you're like drinking it like it's it's juice.
It's a 3-liter jug.
Yeah. Did you drink the whole thing?
A lot of it. I don't know. I don't think I made it through the whole thing.
That is brutal.
No, the whole thing would be nuts.
Yeah, the worst hangover of my life, I was like, met up with my brother. This was before I was 21. And we went out drinking he was dating a woman in her 50s.
Yeah.
It was so fun. Oh my God, it was the best. It was the best night of my life.
Was she paying for everything?
She was paying for everything, but she would slip him money under the table so it looked like he was paying. And then we went to a strip club.
Classy lady.
Oh, it was the best, dude.
Do you think that was more for his ego or more for she doesn't want people to think?
It was more for her ego.
Yeah.
He didn't care. He was like, I was 20.
Like,
so he would have been like 24. Like he
right.
He didn't care.
Give a shit.
No, he was just like, oh my God, this hot older lady's paying for everything. That's dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah, strip club. But then we had to hang out with my parents the next day. Brutal. Being hungover is like being so deep inside yourself. That's why I think these guys are offering to the gods.
They're offering nothing.
Yeah, nothing. They're like, just take me.
Where's the offering?
I'm so hungover.
Julio shoved it up his ass last night.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I mean, they do have like in the back, there's all this fruit and stuff, which is nice. That's quite beautiful that they're offering that. But up front, these guys kind of missed the memo. They forgot to gather their goods.
But he's definitely Mexicaning it up a bit here in his later years.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
Because look, if you go back, that shit looks kind of European, except they're brown. They look Mexican, but
yeah,
look at the water. It looks like those.
Crazy that was it. This is the same painter.
He must have been learning and shit.
Yeah, go to the next one.
And then he was like, figured out he was gay.
Yep, there it is. That's his for sure. That was the moment.
Not just gay, but like Mexican gay.
Yeah, that's a different kind of gay.
Yeah, he embraced the whole thing, the Maya.
And look at the guy in the background, like, come on, you know it. You know it.
And then Aztecs.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting too that he was painting like this. This wasn't happening in the late 1800s. You know what I mean? Like, no one, I don't think they were still doing this kind of ceremony.
No,
they were like.
When was their revolution?
1800s at some point.
Independence.
Yeah, I think like 18 something, 1860, I want to say. But maybe that's just because that was the Civil War.
I think that was 1880.
Good Lord. I need to learn more. That's what I've learned today is that I don't know anything at all, really.
I don't. It's so hard. And I look at these paintings and I feel like I got nothing really to add. And so then we just say stupid shit the whole time.
I think it's nice. I love talking about art. I talk about art all the time. This is a lot more fun than art history classes in college. I'll tell you that much.
There's something so boring about art. And I don't know if it's the art or if it's the world that was built around it to sort of create this delusion that this is somehow magical and special and more important than us.
Well, I think that there's like certainly some artists, like I don't know if you've been to I think the show's down now, unfortunately.
Whatever it was.
Yeah. There's this guy, Noah Davis, who's a painter. And he had a show he's passed away now, but there was a show of his work at the museum down there. And as soon as you walked in, you could feel the paintings. It was like, and I literally asked my partner that question. I was like, what do you think? Like, do you think if you remove them from the context, would they still have the power?
Yeah.
And we kind of decided they would, but I think it is an interesting question. Like the institution that's built around it does make it more revered.
Yeah. But to me, it kind of takes away, right? Because then it's like, I feel like you're selling me some bullshit now. Now
Absolutely.
I'm questioning like the validity of any of this.
Oh, it's all manufactured.
Yeah.
Like,
I like when it's like a really older person that just starts painting.
Oh, that's a fun thing. Like
because
George W.
Yeah. I love that he painted.
Yeah.
Or that he paints. But I like that because they don't give a fuck about it. It's not for their ego. Like they're not trying to be big. They're not trying to make a bunch of money. They're not trying to
it's just pure expression.
Career. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just having fun.
It is a fascinating thing. I mean, I do think everyone on some level wants some sort of creative outlook or outlet. Yeah, that's the word. I think so. I mean, maybe that's wrong.
No, I don't think so.
There's like every once in a while I meet someone and I go, "Ooh, not you though." You know what I mean? Like that guy, definitely not. There's nothing happening behind those eyes. It's pure just one layer.
Yeah. I think a lot of this podcast is becoming for me just seeing if I like art. Because I always had a troubled relationship with the shit.
What do you mean?
I just don't feel like I belong in any of this, you know?
Oh yeah, but like, don't you feel like you belong in stand up?
Yeah, but that's different. It's not painting,
right? Well, I mean,
there's no art galleries. There's none of the conversations you have to have. There's none of like the pretending to not, you know. I have to edit myself in that world too much, and then I get to a point where I'm like, I don't know who I am or like what I can say. And then I don't say much. And then when I do say something, it's weird. And then it's just that it never, I think that's why I always struggle with the career part of it because I didn't know how to act socially.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is like, is salesmanship for sure. And if you don't really believe in what you're selling too, it's going to be tough.
But it's not belief. It's just my personality is to joke around and to not be so serious. But then people are like, oh, he's just not serious about any of this. But that's
a weird conundrum.
Yeah. It's not that I'm not serious about those things. I'm just, I don't know. I like to have fun with things. I had to change the batteries on the camera.
Yeah. I know where we were.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about how you didn't feel like you fit into the world of art.
Yeah.
It just feels like you're like talking about finding your place. You know what I mean?
Maybe I should.
I do feel like you seems like, is like I remember seeing you like the first time I think I saw you do set was probably at Raven.
Probably.
And you just look so comfortable, like
I
being
love it there.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I miss Raven all the time.
Yeah.
What a great room. Yeah. I mean, I was telling someone else this, like I went to this like after hours, like it's like a restaurant after hours place that's open till 4 a.m. And I saw the bouncer from Raven there.
The crusher?
Yeah.
The one who crushes skulls?
Is that
I crushed a man's skull 3 times.
Is that what he said? I've never heard that. That's crazy.
Dude is nuts.
He scared me so much, dude. He was so big.
He was huge.
But
And
that
not
is
friendly.
Yeah, that's I was gonna say. Like the big part is honestly less troubling than the attitude.
The crusher was like, for people who are watching, this guy, how tall do you think he was? 6 something?
Yeah, 6'5" at least.
Yeah, it's like 6'5". He was a giant. He had no patience.
Yeah.
And yeah, he would tell stories about crushing men's skulls with his bare hands.
And it was like when he checked your ID, he would be mad at you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to start something. Start a late night, something late night like that. That's fun, dude.
I do need to start a mic. That's on my just like to do it, you know. But it's like you and Ebony have such a great mic, and I've seen how much work you guys put into it, and I'm lazy. You guys are so good. I'm like, well, look at them go. They're working so hard. But didn't you say that your goal, you like try and not work too hard on it? That's part of the way you do well.
Oh, we just don't care.
Yeah.
The work that you have to do, we just do that, which is like
Show up,
make a list, show up, make a list, and then light people, and then the only thing extra I do is I take pictures and post them to stories.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad that's hard work.
Sometimes sometimes it's overwhelming, and then I try to write like something that's at least a little bit
like on
entertaining and on point. Yeah,
kind of what's happening.
So it does stress me out a little, but
not everyone's doing that. Look at you. That is one of the. I think that is one of the reasons people like going there. It's they're like, ooh, maybe my photo will be get up there.
I know. I don't know why. It's like 50 people are going to see it, but like 30 of those people already saw you go up.
That's true. Most of social media is just like, it's like a circle jerk of us all like sharing our own stuff with each other.
Yeah. Should we get back to this painting?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I got lost in the sauce.
Me too. Fucking. Yeah. What did we started talking about something else? Oh, like the place in the art world. Yeah, sometimes I regret just not starting comedy sooner.
Yeah.
But maybe I shouldn't.
I mean, like this painter, it's like sometimes you got to go through something. You got to find yourself, you know? You came to it later in life.
You got to become gay at the Mayan gay raves.
I mean, I think a Mayan gay rave could fix all of us if we went.
Yeah, if anything can turn you gay, it's a Mayan gay rave.
Dude, I mean, what a beautiful place to be.
Mm-hmm.
What's that movie with This is definitely making me think of that movie Apocalypto produced by Mel Gibson.
Yeah, the guy running.
Yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of running. Is that the whole premise? He's like evading traps.
Yeah, he's running from some people.
I feel like he would definitely be depicted in this. I would love to see this guy do like action shots, you know? Like I'd love to see a running photo.
Mm. I guess a painting like this, but this, yeah, well, I don't know. I was going to say, like, gives you information about what they used to do, but this was not from back then. This is more modern, right? This is the 1900s.
Yeah, this is 19. Yeah, well, that's what's confusing about it is this guy is choosing to depict far before his time as like it's got to be a commentary on the fact that he was Mayan and gay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's like, they were all gay, dude. It's normal.
Super normal. Yeah, powerful stuff.
What do you think it's called?
I would think this one's called
Sorry for putting so much stuff up my butt last night.
The boys have an offering.
The boy, yeah.
Like spelled with a BYOZ.
Because it's cool.
Yeah. The boys have an offering. The dawn, an offering for the gods.
The dawn of the dong.
Yeah. The boys at dawn are feeling hungover and have some stuff for you.
I'd be so surprised if this guy wasn't gay.
It would be. I'm hoping that on the next slides, we're going to find out a little information.
Yeah, we are.
Cool. I like the clap. I got to do that.
Sinking easy.
Yeah, I keep think about the fact that, do you know why they call chlamydia the clap?
No.
They used to like, that was the way they treated it, is they would clap your penis to try and get the gunk out. Isn't that fun? I like that fact.
So then you just have chlamydia and a bruised penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would be so surprised to find out this guy's not gay because just the way he paints everyone.
I mean, there's an adoration and there's an absence of women in all of the paintings.
There's no women. There's no clothes.
Yeah.
And everyone's in great shape.
Yeah.
And kind of standing a little gay.
It does feel that way.
Yeah.
Late 1800s. I mean, that could be why he didn't make it that long. Wasn't
stoned to death.
Yeah, it wasn't allowed, I don't think.
All right, let's move on. Ready? We're going to find out some shit. Our historian Seth Ruddick provided us with some shit.
So 22, he was a professor.
Born in 1887 in Aguascalientes, which means hot water, right? Hot water?
Others call his painting effeminate.
Well, don't go ahead. You're reading to yourself and then...
sorry. I got
and
excited.
then saying the part you like. A city in north central Mexico. So maybe they were Aztecs because the Mayans were in the south. Could have been way off base this whole time.
Yeah, wow.
Studied art in Mexico City. That was the heart of Aztec times. In 1909, he became a professor, and you said he was 20?
22, yeah.
Wow. Of drawing, a professor of drawing probably, at the National Institute of Fine Arts, where his pupils were Diego Rivera. We just did Diego Rivera.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Married to Frida Kahlo, right?
Yeah. And Roberto Montenegro.
I'm less familiar with his work, but...
Art dudes for later episodes. Well, we already did Diego, but yeah. Activist for modern art in Mexico, whatever that means. I guess it just means what it says, no? He promoted modern art in Mexico.
Yeah, what does it mean to be a modern art activist?
Oh, maybe he was like, because he did that like impressionistic style. He was like, look what they're doing in Europe. We got to do this. But then he kind of maybe he got his own things.
Yeah, like maybe it was like in the sense of like Mexico wasn't seen as a place where fine art could come out of. So you're like, no, look at what we got. We can make it good.
Yeah. Some of Herran's contemporaries criticized his style, calling his paintings painted drawings. What the fuck does that mean?
like that when I called that one manga, you know what I mean? Like with those fine.
Okay, yeah.
I could see that. You got like the outline instead of doing it. Oh, it's smooth. It's a body.
Or effeminate.
Yeah, that's the word that really caught my attention earlier.
Yeah.
So I think that is them saying what you've been saying.
Yeah. Yet others believe his superb draftsmanship of the human figure provided the strength of his best work. Apparently. And his generation marked him as one of the painters that embodied the nation's soul. So
Mexico's soul is
embodied by this.
I like that Seth's research just says some shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Seth. His generation marked him embodied the nation's soul. Huh. So the nation of Mexico is all about those Aztec raves.
Yeah.
I mean, spot on.
I feel like an Aztec rave would be a little bit more debaucherous than a Mayan rave.
Yeah, Mayan rave feels like it's just like fun and light.
Yeah,
like
fun, light, but a little bit more like soul searching even. Like there's something more spiritual about it. But I think the Aztecs really probably just threw down.
It was like just pure just getting fucked up to get fucked up.
The craziest shit.
Yeah, I like that. Go for them. I think that you were right all along. He was the contemporaries criticized his style. Like, do you think Diego Rivera was criticizing him, or that was his pupil?
Probably was Diego Rivera, because he was like a womanizer, huh?
Diego Rivera, yeah,
he was probably like, "Fuck that gay dude."
Yeah, dude.
But he was a student, so I don't know.
I just think that Diego Rivera and this guy would be really good friends. Like, I can see them getting along. Like, Diego's like hanging out at this Aztec rave. He's like on the sideline. He's like, he's smoking a cig while the party's happening. He's like, damn, dude, these guys know how to throw down.
Yeah.
And that's like probably where he met Frida. They were like at the rave together, hanging out. And they're like,
definitely raving together, Frida.
Yeah.
When she wasn't in bed, I guess.
Yeah, because she was sick all the time.
Yeah.
Is that true? I don't know.
She had an accident.
Oh.
So she was bedridden.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, you know so much about art.
I saw the movie.
Oh, the one with Diego Rivera?
The Frida Kahlo movie with, what's her face?
Oh, Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie.
So she got in a bus accident and the pole went through her like hip or something. Fucked her up. So she would paint in bed. Her mom made her like an easel.
Wow.
Paintings in bed and shit.
Whenever I see a Frida Kahlo, like speaking of like you go, I love seeing that kind of art in a museum because this feels so out of place. Like the one where she's like, have you seen the one where she's giving birth to herself?
Yeah.
And that's like you see walk by all these like old people looking at it so seriously. I like that. That makes me feel good.
Activists from all right. This is what we got. I don't know if we got any other shit. Sometimes we get some more shit.
Yeah, give us some more shit. Oh,
nope.
Here we go.
That's all we got. The names.
Our gods.
Wow. So the first one we looked at where they're selling flowers and shit is called La Ofrenda. Which means the offering.
Wow. Okay, so they all are.
They're all kind of similar.
Religious in some capacity.
And then we got Nuestros Dioses Antiguos.
Yeah.
Nuestros Dioses Antiguos. Our gold gods. That's the gay dudes, the gay boys.
Worthy of celebration. I can see that.
Yeah.
And then our gods. Okay. 1 of 3 panels. Only 1 panel completed before his death. That's fascinating. Would have loved to see where it was
they
going.
got into like the Aztec religion and shit.
Yeah. You were completely, I think it's great that you caught that this was that first one.
I didn't catch that. I just said they were selling flowers.
Yeah.
That's not offering anything. It's offering.
It was not an offering.
Take your money.
Wow. Yeah. He really developed over time. I'm a big fan of his later work.
Just 3 years, 1913, 1916. And then the last one was before he died, I guess.
Yeah.
What a man, huh?
He lived a full life. 32 years.
All right. So this is the offering.
Yeah. So they're all going up. They're going to offer these flowers and gifts.
That's what
to
the
line
is for. To
get
the gods up. And these are the gold. These are his golden gods. He called them the golden boys.
Yeah, this is who he's offering to
get.
Yeah,
he's like, what do I have to give you for you to give me these golden boys?
Also, it's fun that like I like this kind of depiction of gods. They're like cheeky. It's fun.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, what'd you bring us?
Yeah, when you have more than one god, you could do that.
I think it's fun. One god is so boring.
They have to be everything. I think it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, multiple gods is more fun. Like you have this guy over here. He's like the king on the left side. He's like the king of, or the god of being sassy.
And multiple gods is good because like it's like when you have 2 parents. If you ask your dad for something, he says no, then you can go ask your mom later. And maybe she'll say yes. You could do that with gods.
Do you think that these are all gods of like specific things? Like there's certain, like they represent one thing, like the guy in the back or the god in the back is the god of love, you know? Or
it could be. Are these the gods though? What was the name of it? No. Our old gods.
Mm-hmm.
So they are the old gods.
Definitely the guy in the back right is like the god of war. He's like, why am I here? How did I get here?
Gay, dude.
He's like
war.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to kill people. I don't want to fuck them.
So all right, so he's the god of war. Then what's the one in the front with the sassy pose?
The like on the right sassy pose. I think that guy,
the light skin one. Yeah, the little nipples.
Yeah, little tiny. Those are tiny nipples.
Little nips.
I think that his whole thing is he's the god of not love. Like what is Aphrodite? She's love.
Love.
Okay. Maybe I feel like he's like the son of like Zeus. So he's like kind of he's like not super powerful, but he has enough to, he can't really do anything. That's kind of my energy for him. The other 2 guys, for sure. The guy on the left is the god of love.
I feel like he partied his way into this position.
That's what I'm saying.
That little nips is not really god material, but he like partied with the gods. So they're like, all right, just give him a little bit of godness.
Exactly.
They let him in, but he doesn't really do anything. He's just kind of fun to have around for them.
Right. He can really go. He can just throw down. So they're like, all right, get him in here.
So then we got the middle god.
And he's the god of like a good crop. You know what I mean? He knows how to make your harvest worthwhile. He's the one who you have to bring all your corn to, and he'll turn it into. He turns it always obviously.
What
turns
makes
it
you
into
say
liquor.
that? I'm talking about this guy. This guy?
Yeah.
This guy, you think?
Yeah, he's like, did you bring me food? That's kind of his energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy. And then
he does, out of all of them, look like the only one who's concerned about a meal.
Yeah,
The other
right.
ones don't even look like they're eating.
Yeah, they're purely driven by just liquids.
Ecstasy.
Right.
So what's this one doing? What's he the god of?
He's the god of like lust and love.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's got his like ties and stuff. He's ready to kind of
and
he's
kind of
get
presenting
in
his
there.
wiener out.
Exactly.
Like, here it
yeah.
is.
I mean, and he could use that rope for anything. That's kind of what he's saying. He's like, "Do you think that I won't?" That's his energy.
That's the four gods of Aztecs.
Yeah.
Of Aztec religion. They're learning about religions. Everybody's getting something out of this podcast.
Yeah, we're getting so smart.
What is that person in the back like the god's servant or just another god?
No, that one in the back is the most powerful. He's like the guy who oversees everything. He's like, "Can you believe what I deal with?"
The manager.
Yeah, he's the god of management.
The upper management.
Yeah,
god,
he's the god of upper management. God, he's the worst.
They got to CC that god in on everything.
Yeah, and he's like, didn't I tell you guys? We're going to have a better fourth quarter, that kind of energy.
Approving PTO and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. He never gives time off. We got another rave coming up.
Yeah.
You guys, come on. Did you get the corn? That kind of stuff.
And this is that Nostro one, right? What is it called? No, we just
Our
looked at
gods. Nostros, yeah, was the one.
Our old gods and our gods.
I think that this, though, is like not the gods. They're looking towards the gods.
They're definitely looking towards the gods. They got some offerings out there.
I think maybe he died because he painted the literal gods.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Nah, son, you can't paint us like that." And they took him out.
It's like Muhammad. They stone you to death if you try to paint him.
That's right. Exactly like that. Very similar.
That's where Muhammad got the idea.
From
He's
this.
like, no, do me like they do the Aztecs. Which god? The little gay boy.
The little gay boys.
No, we can't put that on the podcast.
You gotta cut that out. That will get you in trouble.
Yeah.
There's some things though, you're like, is it worth it? No, not that one.
Not that one, right?
But no, I do think that
I'll beep it.
there we go. I do think that he did die because he painted the gods. That's that next panel is them. So these are like just the boys.
Yeah, but Europe only painted fucking Jesus for like so long. No one died.
That's right. Jesus is like, please paint me though.
Yeah, I know. Jesus loved it.
That was always his energy. He had this kind of like, come on.
They all
You guys
loved it. Mary, they all wanted to know that shit.
Come on, paint me.
They're
You know
always
you
posing.
want to. Yeah. Look at me up here, dude. I'm looking so
It was
cute.
like,
Yeah. It looks so ecstatic, ready
Yeah.
to be painted. I mean, you don't pose like that if you don't want the attention.
yeah. Well, people do a lot of Buddha statues. Maybe he's not wrathful.
Buddha is
Buddha
like,
lets go, man. Buddha,
yeah.
yeah. He's like, that's cool, man.
That's cool. Whatever you guys want to do.
Buddha, fucking the Indian gods, they might fuck you up, but people paint them all the time.
Yeah, the Indian gods, again, I think they're kind of like, they love attention.
Yeah, so they're probably
There's a
into it.
lot of different holidays.
Yeah,
where
because they
you're
wear a
supposed
lot of bangles and shit.
Yeah.
So obviously they want people to look at them.
to- They got so many arms too. I think that's like Vishnu, maybe, has so many arms. And you're like, come on, you have so many arms. We get it.
I used to teach, for a while, I was teaching art to in elementary school in South Brooklyn in Bensonhurst. And I was sitting around a table with all these kids. And they were like, the school was like real mixed. So there was like this Turkish girl and this Arabic girl. And then there was this Chinese girl. And then there was like an Albanian girl who was Christian. Whatever. So it was like mixed, like a Russian kid or whatever. And somehow religion comes up. And then like they start talking about praying to God, like prayer comes up. And like the Christian girl, the Albanian girl, whatever, she's like, oh yeah, we pray to Jesus and God. And then like the Muslim girl from like the Arabic one, she was like the Pakistani one or whatever. Who speaks Urdu? Pakistanis, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was probably Pakistani. But she was like, oh, we pray to God 5 times a day. And then the Turkish girl was like, my mom doesn't believe in God, so we never pray. And then the Chinese girl is like, she just looks up from her drawing and goes, "What's God?"
Whoa, that's like a perfect.
I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
Yeah, that is amazing. That's like a perfect allegory for all religion. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just everyone being raised a little different. I love the what's God?
What is God? I mean, great question.
Oh shit.
That's interesting though, because you know, like there were gods in China pre-communism, right? Seems like
I don't know. They were heavily Buddhist for a long time.
Right.
And then they had like Taoism and they had Confucianism, but those are more philosophies.
I like a philosophy. This guy probably could have used a little bit of religion.
And then they got money.
I mean, money will do it.
They pray to that shit.
I mean, I will pray to the money gods.
I know. It makes the most sense at this point.
Yeah. I mean, capitalism definitely is a religion. Worship it.
All right. Worship it. I think we're done. You got anything to add?
I had a blast.
Did you like art?
I have always loved art, and I like it even more now.
But what did you like about this art?
I think what I liked about it is that we're looking at it almost 200 years later? No, bad math. 100 years.
Yeah.
100 years later.
A little over 100.
And we're having our own interpretations of it, and we feel like we understand the people in it, even though we have no clue what the artist actually meant. And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that I get to say what it's about.
Yeah, the effeminate thing.
Yeah, I think we're on the right track.
Yeah, they didn't know what to make of his gayness.
Yeah, no one really knew what to do with that in the early 1900s.
What's gay rights and shit like in Mexico now?
I think they have gay marriage legalized, but
Nice.
I think it is still relatively like
socially, it's probably a little bit less.
Yeah, it's less like common for people to be.
They don't have neighborhoods and stuff.
Although that said, one of my buddies moved there with his husband and has lived in Mexico City for 10 years and loves it. So who knows?
That's Mexico City.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like its own thing, right?
What about Jalisco?
Yeah, I don't know anything about
What
Jalisco.
about Chihuahua?
Oh, I love the cheese. And the dogs. Shout out Chihuahuas. Cute dogs. Really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have nothing else to say besides I love art, dude.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
do you go see art?
I go to the museum quite often, actually.
Barely go.
Oh, man. If you ever want to go, I love going to the museum. I know that's like a...
But they don't have free ones here. In New York, I went more because they had a lot of free ones.
Yeah, my lady does events there. She does works for the department, so I can get you free tickets, dude.
Let's do it. I'll go.
I got the inner things. They had a surrealism exhibit there that was so fun. I just love being in there. It's so calming.
Do you think we could do segments in there for the podcast?
Absolutely.
You want to be a field reporter for the We Like Art show?
I don't think that they would care. Especially if...
Use your phone. And I have the little mics that you could clip on.
I don't think they would mind.
Yeah.
I would absolutely do that. That would be so fun. I've filmed a couple little clips there. And it's kind of normal.
Let's go. Let's try one day. Let's go and try to get some clips.
That would be so fun. I love going in there. You're going to love it in there. It's so peaceful.
The Philadelphia Museum of Art?
Yeah.
I've never been. I've been only to the Sculpture Museum.
Oh, the Rodin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just love being in a museum. It's it's like being in a Zen garden or something.
Yeah.
And you can look at old armor. You can look at knives and stuff.
I've seen armor.
Yeah. Once you've seen one.
Yeah.
I get that.
All right. We might have some new clips for the podcast with Max Moore.
Yeah. Maxie Baby.
All right. Sign off.
Maxie Baby is very sorry.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
What timing, bro. Holy moly.